joining me on the yoga mat tonight. This practice is a evening flow to get you ready for bed. So I suggest you put your pajamas on, set your slippers nearby so you can just crawl into your bed, keeping your feet warm on the way. Love my slippers. But yeah, just get all ready so that you can just make your way to your bed right after this. For this practice, I suggest you have a block and a strap, although you don't necessarily need them. So we'll start with just a little bit of flow, just to wind down, and then I got some nice forward folds and hip openers to get you ready for bed. Join me at the front of your mat. Take your feet hip-width distance and make them parallel with the edges of your mat. Inhaling, reach the arms. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, bend to the left. Working out the kinks from the day. Inhaling, get tall, slight back bend, look up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, long spine, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the right foot back, take the right knee down in the back. Draw your legs towards each other and inhale to rise. Reach the arms, Anjaneya Asana. Exhale, hands to the mat, tuck the back toes, step to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees, hips stay high, chest and chin come forward and down. Slide onto your tummy. Inhaling, cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg, bend the knee, turn your hips open. Reach the foot back toward the ground behind you, but don't collapse in your shoulders. So get this left shoulder lifted away from the ground. Inhale, reach the right leg, and exhale, step it forward. You can take it to the outside of your hands, and then wiggle it in between. Back knee comes down, inhaling, reach. Exhaling, hands down, step forward. Inhale, come up halfway, long back, flat spine. Stay here for your exhale. On your next inhale, rise. Exhale, fold right back into it. Bend your knees, forward fold, let your head hang. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step the left foot back. Take the left knee to the ground. Inhaling, come up. This time add a twist. Take the left hand to the outside of your mat and twist open to the right. You can keep the right hand on your knee or reach the right hand. Exhaling, unwind, plant the hands, step to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees, belly stays high, chest and chin come forward and down. Make sure your shoulders are peeling away from the ground. Come all the way onto your tummy. Inhaling, cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, step it forward. Go to the outside of your hands. Scoochie the foot in. Set the back knee down. Point the back toes. Inhale, rise. Exhale, the right hand comes down and out to the right. You can use your left hand on your left knee, push into it, and twist open to the left. And then maybe reach the left hand if that feels good. Lean back away from your front thigh. Winding down. Exhale, unwind. Step forward. Inhale, halfway up. Stay here for your exhale. Get a really long spine. And then inhale to rise. Exhale, your arms wide and down, hands to heart. Take your feet wide, really wide, almost to the outside of your mat. Turn your toes out and your heels in. Squat. Just squat. Take your hips down toward the ground. I'm going to face you so you can see me better and hear me. Take your elbows to the inside of your knees and gently push them out. As you draw your heart forward, you can take your hands towards your heart. This pose is a nice hip opener. Great pose to do every day. Now, if you can't get your heels down in this squat, what you can do is roll up a towel or a blanket and put it underneath your heels. Because you do want your heels to be resting on something. So, that's a good method. Invites a little more space. Good. And then everybody, just walk your hands forward. Forward fold, let your head be heavy. Take your right hand out to the right, pushing it into your right knee. Twist open to the left, reach the left arm. Exhale, unwind. Left hand out to the left, twist to the right. So twists, forward folds, and hip openers are all great poses to get you ready for bed. Come back to your normal Malasana. Take the blanket or towel out. Turn the feet back to parallel and just forward fold. Let the head be super heavy. Bend the knees. Arms are dangling, head's dangling. Let it all go. Maybe sway a little side to side. Dragging your fingers across the ground if they reach. Come back to stillness, back to center. Sit your hips down again. This time come all the way to a seat. Come up towards the front of your mat and slowly roll down onto your back. Hug both your knees in gently towards your chest. Keep holding the right knee in. Take the left leg long. Make the left leg straight and strong. Flex the toes up toward the ceiling. Hug the right knee in towards your chest. And gently roll the upper inner thigh of the left leg down towards the ground. Good. Reach for your strap. Use it around the ball of your foot and kick your foot up into the strap. Take a deep breath in. Let it go with a sigh. Relax your head and shoulders here. And you can move this right leg as far away from you as you need to in order to straighten it. You do want a straight right leg here. And a straight left leg. If your left leg is not straight and grounded, just bend it and take the foot to the floor. Either way works. Keep kicking the ball of the foot up into the strap, pulling down on the strap. Take the right leg and move it just a few inches to the left. Just across the front of your body, just a few inches. Wow. What a big difference a subtle movement can make. If the left leg's bent, straighten it. Try to get it close to the ground as you can. Flex the foot. Keep the left hip down. Hold both sides of the strap with your right hand and open the right leg out to the right. Keeping your left hip down, so you might just go a little bit or you might go a lot. Inhale it all the way back up to center. And then hold one strap with each hand again. And start to bend the knee, taking it out towards the armpit. Keep the foot flexed. You're going for half a happy baby. So the shin is going to stay vertical. And if it's easy, you can reach the foot. Or you can just keep holding the strap. If this is super deep and just not happening and you're more like this, then bend the left knee and try to pull the right knee down again. Hold the foot or the strap. Half happy baby. Kick the foot up into your hands again. Try to get the shin vertical. The knee is pulling down towards the ground, out towards your armpit. A lovely hip opener, hamstring stretch. Good. Now everybody bend the left knee if it's not already. Take the foot flat to the floor. Get the strap out of your way and cross the left ankle over your right knee. Gently push the left foot away, the right knee away from you. Keep the right foot flexed, spreading the toes. And then you can stay here, or you can elevate the left foot onto a block. That takes it a little bit deeper. Or you can reach between this, reach around and reach for your hamstring or your shin of the left leg and pull it towards you. Thread the needle, outer hip, IT band, stretch. Keep your head and shoulders relaxed. Slow down your breath. Take your attention to your outer right hip and imagine the fibers just softening, lengthening, letting go. Exhale to release. Get the block out of the way if it's there. And actually what you're going to do, you're going to keep this exact same position in your legs with the right leg crossed. Right ankle crossed over the left. And then you're just going to shift both your knees, both your legs to the left. Keep this position so your right foot just stamps down onto the ground. Good. Try to keep your shoulders down, or at least your right shoulder is reaching back toward the ground. And then gently push your right knee away from you again. Another pose that you can't really get this kind of stretch any other way. It's still in the outer right hip, but it gets into a different place. You can reach the right hand out to the side like a T. Push knee away from you. Nice, slow and deep breaths. Inhale, come back up. Exhaling, unwind. Take both legs long for a moment, just noticing a difference between sides. Hug the left knee in towards the chest. The right leg can stay straight and strong, foot flexed, or it can be bent. Use the strap around the ball of the left foot. Kick the foot up into the strap. And gently pull down on the strap. Notice any places where you might be gripping that you don't need to be. Maybe that means relaxing your shoulders or softening your jaw. The legs can stay strong, but stay soft in the upper body. Move that left leg just a few inches to the right, slowly. Oh. And just admire what big effects, subtle changes can make. attention back to your breath. Which is often much more pleasant to focus on than the intensity and pain in your leg that you might be experiencing. Just focus on the sweet, calm, consistent breath. Take both sides of the strap with your left hand. Keep the right leg grounded. So if it's bent, you can straighten it now. And keep the hip down. Open the left leg out to the left. Slowly, maybe just a little bit. Maybe you're just going this far. That's enough. Or maybe you can reach a little further out. And then inhale it back to center. Hold both sides of hold each side of the strap with separate hands now, and bend the left knee, taking it up towards your left armpit. Maybe you need to bend the right knee, that's okay, take the foot to the ground. And then keep holding the strap, or maybe you can reach both sides of your foot now. Pull the foot down as you kick the foot back up into your hands at the same time. Half happy baby, left side. That right leg again can be straight or bent, either way. If the right leg was straight, bend it, take the foot to the ground. And then take the left ankle and cross it over the right knee. Get rid of your strap, simple, done with it. You can just stay here, gently pushing the left knee away from you. Or you can raise that right foot onto a block. Or you can reach for the hamstring or the shin and gently pull it towards you. Keeping the left foot flexed, spreading the toes of the left foot, gently pushing the left knee away from you. You can use your elbow to help you do that. But definitely keep your shoulders relaxed on the mat, head relaxed on the mat. If you're hunched up, it's no good. So let go of the leg, take the foot to the ground, or a block, or the wall. No need to compromise your shoulders, back, and neck. Just stretch your hip. Slowing down the breath. Imagining the fibers of that left hip getting longer and softer. Exhale, set the right foot back down. Keep the left ankle crossed over the right knee. And then take both legs to the right until the left foot comes onto the ground. You can reach your arms out like a T. Actually, use your right hand on your left knee, gently pushing the left knee away from you. It's alright if your eyes are closed during all of these poses. That can help to calm the nervous system. Slowing down your breath also helps. Just calming the body, getting you ready for a nice night's sleep. I really like this pose. It's a twist and a hip opener at once. And very unique in the way that it can access your hip. Inhale, both legs back up to center. Uncross the legs and gently hug the knees in towards your chest. And then let them go and take your feet as wide as your mat. Let both knees fall to one side, back to center, and then the other side. So you're it's like windshield wipering your knees side to side. You can go fast or slow, whatever feels good for your body. I recommend slowing down since it's the evening. Maybe take a certain spot and breathe a little longer there, just pausing if one spot feels particularly tight. And then bring your knees back to center. Gently hug them in one more time. You could just keep hugging in, taking the knees out wide towards the armpits, or maybe you reach for your feet if it's easy to reach them, and then kick them up toward the ceiling. Full happy baby. Now we have a whole happy baby, not just part of one. You can rock side to side a little. Keep pulling down on your feet as you kick your feet back up into your hands. You're going for vertical shins, wide knees, relaxed shoulders. And then slowly let your feet go. One more pose, find the block. This is going to be supported bridge, so get your ankles right underneath your knees, heels close to your hips. Push into your feet and slide the block underneath your hips. It can be the low way or the medium way. Let's not go the high way for now because we're not trying to stimulate too much. Too much of a back bend is going to be stimulating, but this nice supported bridge pose is very relaxing. Take your shoulders a little bit underneath you, drawing them closer together on your back. Your hands can just be long at your sides, or maybe you want to interlace your hands around the block if it's really easy to do that. If not, just keep your arms long. And this should feel super good. So if it doesn't, adjust the block until it feels amazing. So good. Just let your pelvis get really heavy. Your sacrum is just melting into that block. Ah. Your belly is soft. And maybe you just stay exactly like this, continuing to breathe and soften and slow down. Or maybe you adjust the block a little, take it a tiny bit closer to your head, and then experiment with lifting one leg at a time, kicking it up towards straight. It might not straighten all the way. And then switch sides. Take that leg back down. Maybe you want to try both legs. Lift your knees over your hips first. Get your hips really settled on the block, and then maybe kick both feet up. This really doesn't feel that good in my body. I feel like my hip flexors just grip. If that's you, then keep your knees bent, or just take your feet back to the ground. But if it feels super good to have your legs lifted, keep them up. This is actually really nice before bed. You can drain all the fluid out of your feet after a long day. If it doesn't feel good though, just take your feet back to the ground, stay in your supported bridge. And you can stay here as long as you like. When you're ready to come down, lift your hips, slide the block out. Just take a moment on your back with your knees bent still, settling back into the ground. And then slowly take your legs long, one at a time. Turn your feet in and out a couple times, and then just let them relax naturally out to the sides. Use your hands to draw the flesh of your buttocks out from underneath you, And then take your arms long at your sides, palms facing up. Try to get everything out of the way so you're not touching a strap or a block or something that might be on the ground around you. Now let go completely. Let go of all the effort and everything from your day. Take a deep inhale. Fill your belly up with air. Expand into your chest. Hold the breath at the top for a moment. Exhale, let it go with a sigh. Let go of everything from the day. Inhale again, fill up your belly. Expand into your ribs. Fill your chest with air, broaden your chest. Expand into your back body, one more sip of air. Exhale, let it go through your mouth. And then allow the breath to flow naturally in and out through your nose. Again, letting go of all effort, even the control of your breath. Just allow the breath to flow freely with no effort on your part. Relax the entire body. Let the feet relax and the legs relax. Let the bones of your pelvis sink into the ground. Soften your belly. Get heavy in your back body. Let your ribs and your shoulder blades just sink down into the ground. Relax your arms, relax your hands. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Soften your jaw. Let your tongue be heavy, relaxing away from your teeth. And let your eyes get heavy, relaxing back into their sockets. Your whole body is heavy, bones sinking into the ground. Tissues and muscles draping over the bones. Breath is slow and relaxed. The day is done. Let it go. Nothing else you can do now, so just be here and relax. Stay soft in your belly, soften your jaw, relax your tongue. We won't wake the body back up tonight. Just gonna head straight to your bed. Slowly bend one leg. Keep the knee out to the side. Just slide the foot up towards you. Same thing on the other side. Slide the foot up. Keep the knee opening out to the side. And then gently roll to one side slowly. Take your hands to the ground. Keep your head so heavy. Let it be the last thing to come up. Push into your hands. You can even keep your eyes closed or just open them halfway so that you can find your slippers. Slowly make your way up to standing and find your way to your bed. Good night.